Hello, everybody. Here is part 5 of What If Sugu or Deku had green flames. We start with the story after him winning the sports festival, and he got a buttload of requests by different heroes to come and work for them. But Isuku picked the only one he knows who have a fire quirk, Endeavor. Soto picked Endeavor too since he's the only one who can train him in fire. So that's what he picked. I'm gonna say that Endeavor put both of them into much more brutal training in their lives, especially to Izuku since he's extremely jealous of his potential. But he noticed that Izuku was much more special, and it was time for them to make their ultimate moves. Izuku figured out another way how he can use his fire breathing. He took a big breath and blew out a huge emerald green flames. But something amazing happened. It burst into two and twist and make a hole through the mountain bigger than Endeavor did when he made his ultimate move. Izuku called this ultimate move Emerald Strike. In fact, Izuku made three ultimate moves. Number one, Emerald Strike. The second one was the Emerald Dragon, when he breathed a huge gust of emerald flames, making it look like a dragon was heading towards them and was gonna bite, giving him the advantage to strike with all his might. The third one was called the Emerald Massacre. The Emerald Massacre was a combination of both ultimate moves, making it a powerful strike for Izuku to have an advantage. It was amazing, beautiful in fact, and Endeavor got even more jealous and angry at the fact that Izuku made more powerful ultimate moves than he can as an adult. Endeavor said it was time for them to go straying out in the fields by hunting down some villains. And he got a news alert that Tenya Ito was about to get murdered by the hero killer Sting. He asked Endeavor permission to use his quirk in battle. Endeavor regretfully agreed to this. Then Izuku ran out to go and fight the hero killer Sting. Where Eden was being dumb and saying this was none of his concern. He can handle this on his own. Even though he can see him under the hero's killer's foot about to get kebabbed. Izuku fought him ferociously to get him off his friend. The hero killer wants to know why he would protect someone who only wants revenge over something petty over a petty crime maker like himself. Izuku told him he would do what is right and do what he have to do to protect the innocent, even those who dare to ignore his advice. When Stain heard this, he noticed he's not a regular hero. He was like All Might, thus making him surrender. Ida tried to scold Deku, but he was interrupted by a punch to the face that was made by Deku. Deku was very furious at him because he was worried he was going to die and he would blame himself if that happened. Tanya apologized rapidly for making him worried and for making a stupid decision. As in canon, Endeavor Wolf took all the praise and credit so they won't have to go to prison. After the internship, they will have to do the final exam. First, the written part was, of course, Deku passed with flying colors. And now for the much more physical task. Teachers, versus students. And in this one, Todoroki and Izuku will be fighting. That's right, Sota Aizawa. Oh, you know him as Eraserhead. Eraserhead erased the quirks at the start, like in canon. But Izuku knew about this and decided to use echolocation. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Izuku also did some echolocation training in caves during the summer. Anyway, after he knows where Asai was, he struck. Asai was impressed and surprised about what type of training he do for a living. But he wants to know how long can he last without using his quirk. The fight looked like it was going on for hours on end, but really it was going on for 5 minutes. Aizawa thought, wow, wow kid, you're quite a fighter if without your quirk. You're pretty tough for a little guy. Izuku retorted, just because my size makes me look little doesn't mean my strength and speed doesn't have to pursue me. He backed up that talk with an incredible display of power in his fist and power, so he can learn how to control his fire within. He was very good at it too. Nothing outside can beat him. But since they got the quirks back, the real fun begins. Izuku breathed a huge gust of emerald flames, but knowing the temperature so it won't burn Aizawa. Aizawa dodged most of it, but got burnt marks on his arms and legs and on his suit. And then Shoto Todoroki froze him in place, make them win their fight. Everybody shared their names after they got done finding one of the strongest teachers, or at least skilled teachers in all of UA. The rest of the story goes on in canon. But now time for the fun part. Mirio versus Class 1A. The Mirio fight for all of them like in canon, but there's one person he was excited to fight, and that was Izuku. He was excited to fight him since Mirio had one for all. So when they fight, if they clasp their fist, and a huge gust of wind blow out the whole gym. They keep on fighting and fighting up to 5 hours. Izuku didn't have a scratch on him, but was extremely sweaty and tired at this. When Mirio was surprised and extremely damaged because he didn't expect some of a fire breathing quirk to have the skill. But they know they have to end this. So Mirio tried to do his ultimate move, but Izuku was expecting this, which why he took a huge breath and screeched at the top of his lungs. Since Mirio have a premonition quirk, this really hurts his ears and temporarily deactivated his quirk. Izuku took that as an advantage, so he struck with all his might, knocking Mirio out and making him win the fight. The two members of the Big Three were super surprised because no one had ever beaten Mirio in a one-on-one battle. But Mirio was not ashamed. He was happy because he found someone that was strong and have a warrior's heart, hero's heart, and the pride of a lion. That is a true number one hero act, and he said this to Izuku. Izuku thanked him for the praise, and now for the camp, and now for the training camp arc, which I will leave this part off. See you next time, because the training arc will be something you will be excited for. Bye bye.